Placards and cheers and babies getting attention from politicians. Keir Starmer's quite the fan of visiting lower league football grounds in places he hopes Labour can win. He was in Gillingham in Kent this morning, his deputy with him too.
Thank you. Whatever service people try and access these days, they find it's like wading through treacle.
Red cards aren't usually welcome for folk on a football pitch, but expect to see plenty of these in the next month or so, spelling out Labour's core message.
We've had 14 years of going round and round in circles, getting absolutely nowhere. Chaos and division, feeding chaos and division. If you want change, you have to vote for it. And if you vote Labour, it's a vote to stop the chaos. It's a vote to turn the page. And it's a vote to rebuild our country together. Thank you very much. Thank you.
A general election is about winning seats and staying in them. Rishi Sunak just about managed that in Ilkeston in Derbyshire, as he made the case the economy is on the up.
Inflation down from 11% when I got this job, down back to normal, just over 2%. Energy bills now falling by hundreds of pounds. Wages have been rising by faster than prices for almost 10 months now.
The Conservatives and Labour have a very different approach to dealing with people crossing the Channel in small boats. Labour would scrap the Tory plan to send some migrants to Rwanda, which Rishi Sunak claims could make a big difference.
How do we stop the boats? Well, I'm very clear that requires bold solutions. That's why we need Rwanda. We've got to make it crystal clear to everybody. If you come to our country illegally, you won't get to stay.
But the Prime Minister told us today he didn't expect anyone to be sent to Rwanda before the election. Within hours, Mr Sunak was at a brewery in Barry in South Wales, having a go with the kit. There was then an awkward moment when he said this.
Is he looking forward to all the football?
Not so much my bag.
Well,
Wales have not qualified for the Euros, the football tournament starting next month. England and Scotland have. And talking of Scotland, Rishi Sunak completed his three-nation dash today by flying to the Highlands.
It's a good-looking crane. I know, yeah.
And having a catch-up with the Scottish Conservative leader at the port of Nig, north of Inverness. Meanwhile, in Edinburgh today, the New Look Scottish National Party had their general election launch.
On July the 4th, Independence Day, make sure your voice is heard. I expect over the next 6 weeks we'll see the Tories and Labour really going at it. They'll be going hammer and tongs to discredit each other. I'll also be going hammer and tongs, but not against anyone. I'll be going hammer and tongs to put Scotland first.
Ready? Right, cheering, let's go!
And in Cheltenham in Gloucestershire, the Liberal Democrats were sorting out their choreography, some in party colours from head to toe. Leader Ed Davey has a phrase we'll hear a fair bit of.
A fair deal where everyone can have a decent home that's secure and clean and an affordable, comfortable retirement when the time comes. A fair deal where every child has a decent school, where they can have the opportunity to realise their potential.
The next 6 weeks will involve a fair bit of ticker tape and assorted electioneering paraphernalia. Luckily, there are those keen to pick it up. Chris Mason, BBC News.